it's amazing. I'm the reason.
Welcome to True Sports Talk. Let's let the talk begin. And what we're talking about, NBA Conference Finals finally here. The Lakers finally stopped playing with the Rockets, got past them. And then the Magic finally stopped playing with the Celtics, got past them. So let's start with the Western Conference, all right? We're going to start with Denver versus LA. Now, many people are picking Denver over LA because Denver has been more consistent than LA. Can't can't debate that. That's undebatable. They have been more consistent. Okay, they ran through New Orleans and then they ran through Dallas. All right, but what you're hearing a lot in this argument is that Denver is committed to defense. They're committed to defense, and that's why they've been so impressive. Not so much. It's not their defense. Yes, against New Orleans, their defense was good. Against Dallas, their defense wasn't. Okay, Dallas averaged 106 points per game against Denver. If you're giving up 106 points per game, you're not playing great defense. You're scoring more because you have to score 107 plus to win. So, it's not the defense. All right. Also, they're favored because Lakers have been inconsistent. They have been inconsistent. If you saw the Rockets series, Lakers were the definition of inconsistent. You blow a team out by 40, you lose by 15, you blow them out by 20 without your star player having a big game. Okay? Inconsistent Laker play now has Denver being a favorite in the media's eyes. But they're not the favorite in my eyes. I'm not saying they can't beat the Lakers because they really can. All right? They really can beat these Lakers team because Denver is consistent. They haven't been inconsistent. They're consistent. J.R. Smith has been coming off the bench, being a consistent staple for their bench. Nene, Kmart, and the Birdman have been consistent down low, stopping guard penetration. But they have not been playing that great defense either. In the last series against Dallas, Dirk averaged 34 points and 11 boards. Practically, it was 35 points and 12 boards if you round them all up. Okay, so honestly, those three defense hasn't really been that good on one-on-one coverage. So that's why the big thing is going to be the front line because Dirk kept Dallas at least in contention to beat Denver, which I knew they weren't, but Dirk kept them close because of his play. Now, Powell, Odom, and Bynum are going to be a key into Lakers winning this series. If they can outplay Nene, Kmart, and the Birdman on defensive end and the offensive end, if they outplay them, the Lakers have this series in the bag. But if they don't, if they want to continue to play a finesse game, Denver will run away with this. Okay? Like I said, the reason why Lakers are slight favorite in my eyes, they have home court advantage. Lakers at home have been great, except that one loss against the Rockets. They have been great at home, and Denver has not been that great on the road. Yes, they only lost 2 games in the playoffs, and those 2 came on the road, and they blew out New Orleans by 58 in New Orleans. But they lost one in New Orleans. They lost one in Dallas. They almost lost 2 in Dallas, but Antoine Wright don't know how to play defense and obviously don't know how to intentionally foul, which allowed Denver to slip away with that game. So they have not played that great on the road. They've dropped some, and they almost, like I said, they almost dropped 3. So honestly, they played one good game on the road in these playoffs. So going into LA, if they don't play to their full potential. LA will run them out the gym. Okay, that's why I give Lakers a slight edge. This is because Lakers have the home court advantage, and if they big men show up, they'll win. If Denver's big men show up, they'll win. Lakers bench play has to keep up with J.R. Smith. If they don't, that's another edge that Denver has. Okay, so it could go either way. I'm not predicting in this round. Denver can win it, Lakers can win it, and I just gave you some reasons why each team can win it. All right, I'll let you do the predicting. Next, Cleveland at Orlando. I'm excited for this one because I wanted to see Cleveland go at Orlando because Orlando will give Cleveland the biggest headache and the biggest test. Right now, Cleveland has gone through this playoffs untested. They played Atlanta, they played Detroit. 2 teams that are not really that great. Atlanta at home are really decent. On the road, they're no shows. So They didn't challenge the Cleveland Cavaliers. Detroit didn't challenge the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers now, if you want to speak about defense, when you talk about Cavaliers, you can speak about defense. The most points they have given up is 85, all playoffs long. LeBron is amazing right now. He's averaging like 32 points, 9.8 rebounds, 6.8 assists. Okay? So LeBron has been the MVP caliber player that his team needs him to be in these playoffs. Now, all that is overshadowing that Mo Williams has not played great in these playoffs yet. He's not had a really good game yet in these playoffs. Mo Williams has been struggling. Delonte West hasn't really been great either. I believe Mo is averaging 13, Delonte is averaging 12. The most, and those are the second highest scores next to LeBron. They're only shooting, I believe, 347 from the three-point range, so they're struggling outside, which that's going to have to wake up against Orlando because Orlando has Dwight Howard in the paint, which is going to make things hard for them inside the paint. And then Gortat is playing as well, and he's defending the paint also. So if Cleveland threes doesn't wake up, they're going to struggle against Orlando in the paint. Now, Orlando, they showed you in Game 7 how good they really are. All right, and that's going to be their key. The three ball is Orlando's key. If the threes are not falling, Orlando loses. Okay, they have to knock down their three-pointers. And Hedo Turkoglu and Rashard Lewis are going to have to force LeBron to play some tough defense in the hope to offset his offense, kind of get him tired on the defensive end, which is hard because it's LeBron. And LeBron is a good defensive player. But Rashard Lewis and Hedo, they got to put pressure on LeBron on the defensive end, which I think they will do because they are both good scorers, and Hedo is a really, really good scorer. If you don't know by now, you might want to do your research. Hedo can put up points. It's not about Dwight Howard dominating down low because on the year he only averages about 12 to 13 shot attempts per game. That's not really his forte. He's the rebounder. He got to keep the boards. He got to get them boards, keeping off the boards, and stay deep in the paint on offense, forcing LeBron and the others to take difficult shots and stay outside the arc. And hopefully they don't knock it down. And that's the key for Orlando. Orlando key is threes and keeping LeBron out the paint. They can do that, which they did during the season when they won the season series 2-1, and a lot of decisive games actually. The two games they won by double digits. That's their key. Keeping LeBron out the paint, knocking down their threes, putting pressure on LeBron, making him play defense. Cleveland, LeBron just has to keep being LeBron. They have to keep playing good defense, but Mo Williams is eventually going to have to step up and give LeBron some help. All right? So, like I said, no predictions here. I just told you how each team can win it. I'll let you do the predictions. All right? TrueSportsTalk.com. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/TrueSportsTalk. Or also join the Facebook group. So, I'm out.